I'm with Tracy Simmons, and Tracy, you're the Director of Marketing for Silver Cross Hospital?
Correct.
And I just want to talk a little bit about the leaving Joliet and going to New Lenox and the big move, and how did it all go? You know, at the end of the day, I know Sunday you had to move a lot of patients over. How did it go? Was it a smooth transition?
Sure. Yesterday, we moved 129 patients, and it took us about 8 hours, and everyone was moved safely, and in our perspective, it went very, very well.
Are you excited with the new facilities? I mean, the hospital looks gorgeous from the outside, by the way.
We are. You know, this is our first day open today, and everything has gone very well. It's just a beautiful campus. And even more important is it's going to be a great environment to care for patients. The rooms are much larger than we had at the Joliet campus. The layout of the campus allows for patients to find their way around more easily, and also allows us to provide care that's given in a more quick fashion. And we have some new technology. We have a Da Vinci robot, which is a piece of surgical equipment that allows us to perform surgeries that have less scarring and allow patients to heal quicker. It's just a much better technology. Let's see, what else would you like to know?
Wow. Well, you know, they talked a little bit about, was it depressing at all leaving the old facility?
Yeah, it was bittersweet. We have employees that have worked a long time for Silver Cross. You know, many employees have worked, 20, 30, 40 years. We even have a nurse who's worked over 50 years, her whole entire life at that Joliet campus. And so it was sad for employees to leave. You know, that's the only place they've been. But at the same time, I heard that they were very, very excited about coming in and having the opportunity to work in a brand new environment, because they know that we'll be able to care for patients and their families in a much more quality related fashion and provide better customer service here as well.
Well, the location is pretty good too. I mean, being right off the expressway, I would assume that that's going to help in terms of drawing more of a patient base. I mean, just because the accessibility of the hospital seems to be in a pretty good location.
Right, we're right off of I-355 and Route 6, as you know, easily accessible off I-80 as well. So it's just much more convenient for patients from all over Will County to get to us.
How many new jobs, too? I mean, did the hospital actually expand, or did it just move? Did it create new jobs in Will County? And do you perceive that it will, if it hasn't already?
I believe that we've, throughout the duration of the construction project, we created over 1,000 new construction jobs, as well as some jobs for healthcare workers. We've been hiring, I think we've maybe hired, and I can get this number for you, Robert, we probably hired at least 100 people in the past year, and that's in anticipation of opening the new hospital. What are patients saying? I mean, as you walk around, what is the general feel that you get from new patients coming in? Patients have been in awe. We held the grand opening celebration weekend of February 12th, and we had over 8,600 people come in and see the new hospital, and their jaws were just dropped. They were excited to see the beautiful new rooms, how spacious they were, that they were all private. They were excited to see the new amenities that we have to offer. We now have a coffee shop that serves Starbucks brand beverages. We have a discharge lounge now in the lobby where patients can wait comfortably when they're ready to go home while they wait for their ride. We have a beautiful gift shop which is run by the Childer Guild, which is a women's auxiliary group that's been raising money for Silver Cross for over 100 years. We have almost an entire floor dedicated to surgical and interventional procedures now, all in one area. We have more operating rooms. We now have 11 operating rooms. Patients were just excited to see how it all looks, and it's all state of the art and brand new, and it's going to be easily accessible for them right in their community.
Well, let's get to the important stuff. I'm sure the readers want to know. How's the food?
I'm glad you asked because I ate in our dining room today. Our food is fabulous. We have a 2-story dining room now, and we're able to offer a lot more options than we did at the Joliet Hospital. We have a brick oven pizza, a brick oven where we can make brick oven pizza. We have expanded. They can make fresh made entrees, sandwiches and salads and things right in front of you. Grill station, a chef's carving station. We also have an outdoor seating area that you can walk right out of. We call it the Seasons dining room. You can walk right out and eat outside when the weather gets nice. So, yeah. And the food is just as good in the cafeteria and the dining room as it is on the units. So, same food.
Well, Ms. Simmons, hey, we want to congratulate you on the move. It sounds like it's wonderful. I know it's going to be great for the community and the county, and sounds like everything went very smooth. And we wish you the best of luck. And hopefully, none of us see the inside of it until we absolutely have to.
Yeah, Robert, we also have a cancer center opening this summer. I don't know if you heard about that. It's in partnership with the University of Chicago, and it's almost finished. It'll be open in May, and it's a 2-story outpatient cancer center, so that local residents won't have to go to Chicago. They can get outpatient cancer care right here in Will County now.
Wow. Well, I mean, obviously, the hospital is expanding too, and not just moving, and that's always a good thing. I mean, the community itself has expanded quite a bit since the old days of Silver Cross Hospital in Joliet, and it seems to me that the new hospital has been built to accommodate that growth.
Right. The new hospitals allowed us to form and expand relationships with large academic facilities. In addition to the University of Chicago, we have a partnership with the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago. They're the #1 provider of rehabilitation services for the last 20 years in all of the United States. And we also have a partnership with Children's Memorial. They not only provide inpatient care 24/7 for our pediatric patients and our newborns, as well as they have outpatient physicians now on our campus, so people don't have to go downtown to see a specialist.